on 2116 East 16th on heritagerealtors.com and find your way home with Heritage.
Back at the Freeman Center in York, Tommy Rezach rejoining you. Mentioned it's a whole new lineup here for Ottawa. Holding the ball now is Devin Perez, a junior out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Gives it backcourt to Emeka Okoronkwo. And he holds it on the high post, driving in from the right side. Lays up a shot, lays it up and in with the right hand. Emeka Okoronkwo. I'll have to get a confirmation on that when we go to break. I apologize for that. Mark Dean has it. Mark Dean checked into the game. Draylon Triplett also in for York coming out of that timeout. York now up 18-10. Trey Howe holds it on the right wing, gives it up top to Lanier, who then gives it to Johnny Cooksey, left wing, getting a screen from Triplett. There's a return pass. Triplett going baseline left side, lays it up and in easily with the left hand. Triplett off the bench with his first 2 points, and York up 20-10. So trying to get up is Jacob Neidig, the junior guard out of Nixa, Missouri, transfer from North Arkansas College. Neidig gives it in the backcourt to Devin Perez, a point guard out of Tulsa. Perez over to Okoronkwo. Okoronkwo holds it in the backcourt, now drives the lane, kick out to Perez for three, right wing for the triple, and he hits it. So Perez with his 14th triple of the year, he averages 5.6 points a game. And he's on the board, it's 20-13. Ottawa hitting their first three of the game, and we got a steal in the lane. This coming from Eric Stark, the junior forward out of Tucson. Coming up with a steal and gives it over to Jacob Neidig. Neidig stands on the right wing. Gives it to Okoronkwo, who stands in the backcourt. Left wing over to Perez. Perez bounce pass over to Stark. Stark top of the key to Zachary Brown for three. And that is off the back of the heel, no good. Rebound to Mark Dean. Gives it to Cooksey in transition. Pass to Lanier, left wing for three. Hits it. Trevor Lanier with 7 points. 1 of 2 from downtown. 23-13. York back up 10. 12:08 to go opening half. Eric Stark holds it in the backcourt, working against Mark Dean. Now passes it over to Jacob Neidig. Neidig now slings it over to Okoronkwo, left side, trying to drive the baseline. Going up against Mark Dean, and he is fouled. So that will be Mark Dean's first personal foul, third team foul on the Panthers, stopping our clock at 11:56. It is a shooting foul. Going to the line for the first time is Okoronkwo. Out of Topeka, Kansas, a transfer from Cloud Community College. Standing 6'2", the senior guard on the year. As he will make the first free throw. Okoronkwo on the year, 64.1% from the free throw line. Makes the first. It's 23-14 Ottawa. Cameron Coleman checks back in for York. Cameron Malborough into the game as well. And also Michael Johnson seeing his first minutes now. Second shot by Okoronkwo is good, and so he makes them both. His first points of the game is 23-15. Here's Cooksey quickly in transition up the far boundary, gives it up top to Mark Dean. Now to Cameron Malborough left side. Malborough 45.3% from three-point land. That's the third best average in the KCAC. Johnny Cooksey holds it right wing, feeds it inside to Coleman. Coleman spin move on the right elbow, spins again, puts up a layup, no good, and then a putback by Michael Johnson. So a 4-foot jumper from the right side by Coleman, no good. Johnson there to clean it up. His first points of the game. It's 25-15 Panthers. Here's Jacob Neidig again. Neidig over to Zachary Brown. Brown drives the lane, tries to split the defense. Shot too strong off the rim. His layup could not fall. Cameron Coleman tries for the rebound, fighting for the ball on the floor, but it squirts out of bounds off the Panthers, and Ottawa will get it back with a fresh 30 to shoot. 11:17 to go first half. 25-15 York with the lead. Devin Perez holds it in the baseline. Ottawa working underneath the right basket. Holding it is Jacob Neidig, right wing, working against Malborough. Neidig gives it to Okoronkwo, who stands between the circles, gets a screen from Brown. Okoronkwo in the high post, drives the lane, dribble, drive, going right up, over, and around Michael Johnson. Okoronkwo lays it up and in, and it's 25-17, back to an 8-point game. Cooksey holds it on the right wing, gives it up top to Coleman. Bounce pass inside to Dean in the high post. Spin move with a shot from the right elbow. Did not even get ironed, but he is fouled on his way up, Mark Dean is. And that foul coming against Zachary Brown, again the junior forward out of Chandler, Arizona, a transfer from Chandler Gilbert Community College down there in AZ. That is his first personal foul, second team foul by Ottawa. And going to the free throw line for the first time is Mark Dean, and he makes the first shot. Mark Dean, this is his first point of the game. It's 26-17 York. Checking back in for Ottawa. Two men that started the game, Logan Bollinger and Alex Hasty. Dean's second shot, count it. Both are good. Mark Dean coming into tonight, 82.6% from the free throw line. York as a team this year, 72.2% from the charity stripe. That's the fifth best average in the conference. 27-17, Panthers on top, 10:40 to go opening half. Bringing it up is Jacob Neidig. Neidig gives it over to Bollinger. Bollinger now over to Neidig, high post. Now on a curl screen, held the ball in the left mid-range, and the ball is loose on the floor. Cameron Malborough comes up with it. Malborough feeds Keith Mack down low. Keith Mack traveled with it, being defended heavily by Neidig, and that's a turnover by the Panthers. Their fourth of the game, each team with 4 turnovers already. And so the Braves get it back. Trailing 27-17, 10:20 to go. Up and across the timeline is Jacob Neidig, working against Johnny Cooksey on the far boundary. Now bounce pass to Okoronkwo. Okoronkwo to Hasty in the left corner, who sets a screen. Then they kick it out to a wide open Devin Perez for 3, and that's no good. Ottawa from 3 in this game, 1 of 6. Cooksey holds it on the left corner, gives it to a wide open Cameron Coleman on the left baseline. Coleman drives the basket from the left side and lays it up and in with the left hand. Coleman with 4 points in the game, and York up 29-17. This is their biggest lead. And losing the ball out of bounds on the far boundary is Jacob Neidig, and York will get it back with 9:52 to go in the half. So that was turnover number 5 for Ottawa. Braves on the year, a plus 1.6 turnover margin. That's the 4th best in the conference, but York, very good on turnovers this year, a plus 5.1 margin. That's the best in the conference, the 5th best nationally. Michael Johnson holds the ball in the right corner, now gives it in the backcourt to Malborough, stops, takes a step back 3 from the top of the key, 26 feet away, and Cameron Malborough nails the triple. It's 32-17, York up 15 points now. Malborough with his 25th 3 of the year, that's the second most made on the team. Alex Hasty holds it in the backcourt, gives it to Cameron Lindsay on the right side, being worked by Coleman. And now a bounce pass to Bollinger, who nails a shot from the elbow left from 14 feet away. And it's 32-19. Bollinger now with 4 points in the ballgame. 9:05 to go opening half. Cameron Coleman holds it top of the key. Bounce pass to Michael Johnson. Right wing for 3. That shot does not fall. Defensive rebound by Titus Rice. Rice gives it up to Hollis Mitchell across the timeline. Bounce pass to Alex Hasty on the left baseline. Now left wing to Titus Rice, top of the perimeter. Now working against Coleman in the high post, dribble, drive, and he is fouled by Coleman. They bump arms there. And for Coleman, that'll be his second personal foul, 4th team foul by the Panthers. The foul comes on the floor. It is not a shooting variety. So from the baseline, here is Hollis Mitchell. Gives it inbounds to Titus Rice just outside the restricted circle. Rice lays it up and in from the left side of the basket. And it's 32-21. 11-point lead for the Panthers. Trey Howe holds it in the backcourt, gives it left wing to Cameron Malborough, who just hit a 3 a couple possessions ago. Slings a pass inside to Keith Mack, who tried to throw up a shot in double-team defense with a left hand. His shot does not fall, but he is fouled as he fell down. He fell down as he was trying that shot, and he is fouled. And that foul comes against Titus Rice, his first personal. 3rd team foul on Ottawa. Now going to the line is Keith Mack. Mack already with a game-high 10 points. His first trip to the free throw line today, and the first shot off the front of the rim, no good. Mack on the year, 59.2% on free throws. That, believe it or not, is the lowest average on the team. Going into today, 29 of 49 from the free throw line. Second on the way, banks it in. So the lead back to 12. This ties the largest lead for York. Leading Ottawa 33-21, 8:23 to go in the opening half. Now a catch-and-shoot 3 from Logan Bollinger. Too strong off the heel. Rebound Trey Howe with a 3-on-3 the other way, but Howe takes it himself, drives the lane, leaves his feet from about 5 feet away, and lays it up and in with the right hand. A nice coast-to-coast move by Howe, who now has 4 points in the game and 5 rebounds for the point guard. It's 35-21. Ball loose on the floor. Cameron Coleman steals it from Titus Rice. They go one-on-one the other way. Coleman's shot, his layup is no good, but he is fouled by Titus Rice. So a couple of really good offensive possessions back-to-back there by York in transition. And going to the line to shoot 2 is Cameron Coleman, already with 4 points in the game. This will be Coleman's first trip to the free throw line today. First shot is up and in. 36-21, York up 15. This is their largest lead. Trevor Lanier getting ready to check in as Cameron Malborough will sit down. 36-21, Coleman on the year, an 82.6% free throw shooter. That is the third highest average on the team. And Coleman makes both free throws, and York up 16 now, 37-21. York trying for their third straight win in this third game of a 4-game homestand. They will face Sterling College on Saturday. Holding the ball now for Ottawa is Cameron Lindsay on the right wing. Now they give it cross court to Mitchell. Mitchell tried to go baseline, then kicked it back up top to Okoronkwo, and he drives the lane. Puts up a shot that is no good, but he is fouled by Trey Howe. And Okoronkwo, who was 2 of 2 on a previous trip to the free throw line, will return, as that was the 5th team foul on York, and Trey Howe just picked up his second personal. Emeka Okoronkwo makes this first free throw. And he now has 7 points in the game. That's a team high for Ottawa. It's now 37-22. Johnny Cooksey checks back into the game as Okoronkwo makes them both. 37-23, back to a 14-point ball game. Cooksey holds the ball on the right wing. Now works to the top of the key, stops, kicks it out to Johnson, right wing, right corner. Keith Mack, deep 2, hits the rim 3 times. Rebound, Okoronkwo. I'll practice that a few times. And Okoronkwo passes it inside to Hollis. Mitchell trying to drive the lane, puts up a weak shot. It's no good. Defensive rebound, Johnny Cooksey, right wing to Johnson. Now baseline to Keith Mack. Spin move from the left side, and he lays it up and in with his right hand. Keith Mack, an impressive 13 points. That's a game high. York up 39-23. Holding the ball right wing is Cameron Lindsay. Lindsay feeds it up top to Bollinger. Now return pass to Lindsay. Getting a screen from Bollinger. Takes a wide open deep 2 from the top of the key. I think he wanted a 3, but his foot was inside the line, so it's 39-25. Good shot nonetheless. And it's 39-25, as I mentioned. 6:40 to go, opening half. Cooksey holds it on the left wing, gets a screen from Draylon Triplett. No return pass. Cooksey nearly traveled, but then just throws the ball away. Cameron Lindsay going a 1-on-1. Michael Johnson comes the other way with a block. The shot is blocked. Cameron Lindsay gets a loose ball, and then they call a turnover, a travel by Cameron Lindsay, blocked from behind by Michael Johnson. Unbelievable. Great job by Johnson to get back and play defense. It was a 2-on-1 for Ottawa. And off the fast break, Cameron Lindsay and Ottawa with no points, and York gets it back. 6:23 to go, up 39-25. Here's Mark Dean traveling with it, trying to drive from the right side. Kind of stutter-stepped with the basketball, and he will turn it right back over. 6th turnover of the game for York. Ottawa with 7 of them. And here come the Braves, moving left to right. Hollis Mitchell across the timeline, gives it in the high post to Hasty. Hasty down low to Bollinger, spin move, tries to lay up a shot off the rim, no good. Defensive board by Mark Dean. Dean to Cooksey across the timeline. Cooksey slings it right corner to Lanier, to the high post. Mark Dean from the free throw line, a jump shot, no good, too strong off the heel. Defensive board comes to Cameron Lindsay. Lindsay to Mitchell across the timeline, now cross court over to Hasty on the left side, now back court to Cameron Lindsay. Lindsay getting a screen from Alex Hasty. Now there's a pass to Bollinger. Bollinger pass to Mitchell, right wing, tries to drive, goes to the lane, then gives it left side to Okoronkwo. Okoronkwo over to Cameron Lindsay, driving in from the left side. Then Lindsay with a pass down low to Alex Hasty, who lays it up and in. Good assist, good dish by Lindsay. That's now 4 points by Bollinger, and it's 39-27. Back to a 12-point game. Lanier stands on the right side, lobs it inside to Johnson. Johnson with a good opportunity, but banks that too hard off the square. And the defensive rebound controlled by Lindsay. Stops, pops from the 3-point. No, it's not. It's a deep 2 from the right side. He had a foot on the line. And so quickly already, Cameron Lindsay with 5 points. And head coach Delton Deal wants to call a timeout for York.